Clark, hold on tight, buckle in. A lot of pace, a lot of speed between these two teams.
No doubt about it, Kevin. And if you like popcorn, you better be able to eat it with your head up because this one will be fast and furious.
Well, then you're talking about yourself because our fans probably don't know this, but you're eating popcorn all the time during these games.
Hey, I love popcorn, and there's nothing like enjoying fresh popcorn in an arena. It doesn't get better than that.
I know it. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. On the wings, Powell and Anunoby. Siakam at power forward with Gasol at center. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Well, I don't think it's been a secret. I mean, LeBron James hopes to become the greatest of all time. At least that's my perspective on it. Last season, he surpassed his idol, Michael Jordan, in career scoring. He called it one of the real pinnacles of his career.
And James drills them both. And you might think about what sets LeBron James apart among the all-time greats. He's the only player who's top 10 in both scoring and assists.
Well, I would even take it a little further, guys. His overall all-around brilliance is what truly separates him from the rest of the great players because he's top 20 in steals as well as approaching top 50 in rebounds. That's remarkable, and he's done it from day one.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. This will be the first time they're going to be going up against LeBron, AD, and the Lakers. Coach knows the kind of challenge that presents. Coach said, we need to play smarter than them this game, or things will fall apart fast. The athleticism on that roster is hard to match, so we need to beat them with our approach. I suppose that's mind over matter, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Anunoby, following the score by Avery Bradley. Passes to Powell. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Gasol. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. LeBron kicks to Bradley. It's blocked. Powell against Green. This one for 3, and that's good. Norman Powell for 3.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
James outside. Lets it go from 11. It's rebounded by Gasol. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Powell, the pass to Gasol. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Man, you've really got to appreciate the versatility of Gasol. I mean, he's a big man with range. I love seeing him square up from deep.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Davis. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Siakam with it against New Orleans, who is really on his game. Shot clock at 5. Here's Powell. Green with the rebound. Lakers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Now the pass to McGee. James outside. It's Bradley on the wing, covered by Van Vliet. Trying to get open is Davis. Offline with his 3. McGee against Powell. It's his first trip to the line. The free throw drops for Powell. Well, Clark, there's nothing like opening night. Preseason in the rearview mirror. Now the games count for real. Terrific time.
Yeah, exciting for everybody because hope springs eternal for all teams in the league after you get beyond preseason. And the games do count. They start calculating and documenting W's and L's.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. To the middle, here's McGee.
Oh! Oh, man. I think McGee's been working on that one. I mean, you don't just come up with that off the top of your head, boy. You got to think that one through.
Siakam passes to Powell. Here's Anunoby. That shot missing, and the Lakers will go the other way with it. Outside, Green. Pass to LeBron. To the paint, and Davis throws it down.
And I tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game, and he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Now here's Powell. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Clock is at 3, and the Raptors miss again. Los Angeles leading by 4. Pass to James. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, you know, last season, perhaps the most disappointing of LeBron James's career. I mean, he hadn't missed the playoffs since 2005, and amazingly, this is the one that gets me, had not missed the finals since 2010.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. And after shutting it down early, this was the longest offseason of LeBron's career.
Yeah, and a chance for him, guys, perhaps to recover from years of deep playoff runs. I know he wouldn't want it that way, but he'll take advantage of the fact that he didn't have to wear his body out as much as he has in the past. And criticized and counted out, you knew he'd be motivated to come back strong.
And he's good on the second.
And, you know, quite a bit of turnover for the Lakers in recent years, guys, from the front office to the coaching staff. I think it's always important for an organization to have a common voice to speak in stereo and have everybody in proper alignment from the top down to the court.
Now James, after the missed 3 from Marc Gasol.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Powell, the pass to Van Vliet. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Powell kicks to Gasol. Here's Anunoby. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. And as the Lakers have looked to fill positions, Clark, a real affinity for candidates with the Lakers' history.
Yeah, you know, that's exactly right. They view it as a family, but here recently, they've expanded their options and have looked outside of past Laker pedigree in terms of filling some key spots, which is part of what you have to do if you're going to move forward and be successful.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
And I tell you what, guys, I mean, with his combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
Now here's Gasol. Offline from the high post.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And so here's Toronto after the basket by Los Angeles. Van Vliet with the bounce pass. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And that is textbook perfect, the bounce pass. Exactly how you want to throw it.
Outside, Green. He's looking for James and finds him. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. LeBron's got 5.
Man, you got to respect and appreciate how polished LeBron is inside. I mean, he really excels at creating opportunities for himself close to the rim.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Clark, you love players that can put up double-doubles, and we've got a lot of them in the NBA.
Oh, there's a bunch of them. Joel Embiid comes to mind. You think about Anthony Davis. Who's on your list, Kevin? I know you cover the league so closely. Who else is in that group?
Well, I know at the top of the list was Andre Drummond at Detroit.
That's right. That's right. He had, he was about 80% of his games in the double-double ledger.
And Rudy Gobert, Utah, was up there as well, I think number 2. So we've got these big men helping in a lot of ways, which they need to do. Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Anthony Davis. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Green. And it's Alex Caruso in for Avery Bradley.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
And here is Davis. Following the three-pointer from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Ibaka dishes to Thomas. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
LeBron outside. Down low, Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
And, you know, I think Kuzma's the kind of guy you've got to push out of the paint. When you don't, this is what happens.
Siakam looking around. Great D that time from Howard.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Caldwell-Pope passes to James. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Siakam outside. Davis kicks to Boucher. And a miss there on the triple. Lakers leading by 7. Here's Kuzma. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Cook, he's checked in for James. So it's the Lakers now. Here's Cook. Offensive rebound. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
The Raptors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Throw good, Siakam. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here is Cook. Caldwell-Pope outside. Got a piece of it. Here's Davis inside. And Siakam gets it to go on the assist by Davis.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Well, it was Toronto winning their last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Passes it to Kuzma. And again, the Lakers no good.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Davis finds Siakam. Misses the wing J. Lakers leading by 3. Toronto on defense. Here's Caruso. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Clark, we're seeing a lot of shooters drawing contact. They have that art form down. They know exactly what to do and how to position their bodies, don't they?
Yeah, they really do, Kevin. And I don't know if anybody's any better than James Harden, in part because he's so skilled with the ball, but he's a really thick, strong, agile guard, which makes him hard to defend without fouling him. And he's really developed that ability to seek contact in a legal manner. And I don't think anybody does it any better than him.
And that one misses. That one misses.
And that's a rare missed opportunity from him. He'd been good as gold up until that point.
The pass to Siakam. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And 1:01 left in the first quarter. Cook kicks to Kuzma. Caldwell Pope for 3. Sinks the triple. Caldwell Pope's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Lakers. Raptors trail by 4. Outside, Davis. Here's Siakam. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Siakam's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Pass to Howard. Eight feet away. Again, Los Angeles.
Boy, you're asking for trouble anytime you let Kuzma get established inside. This guy knows how to score against tough defense.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now Siakam. 8 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. But they'll get another chance. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for Los Angeles. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back to the action after this word. And Serge Ibaka talked about his skill set. Now it complements Kyle Lowry and Pascal Siakam and what he brings to the team.
Bringing my defense toughness, my experience, playing with those 2 guys, one of the best in the game right now. And then, helping those 2 here. And with my experience, what I learned, I think I can help the team a lot, energy, and both hands on the floor.
And really, Ibaka is a seasoned veteran now, a terrific role player known for his defense.
And Ibaka knows his role and plays it well.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
what we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Howard. And it's Daniels in at the 2-guard spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. He kicks it to Cook. Pass to Howard. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range.
Always having had the size and quickness to be an elite defender, Ibaka has perfected his fundamentals as well.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kyle Lowry is hard-nosed, as we all know, and if you ask him, it comes from his upbringing in Philadelphia. Lowry said, "A Philly player is what a basketball player is. We played on concrete. You got to be mentally tough. You're not trying to be athletic. You get hit the wrong way, you run into a metal pole." And Kevin, that's what made him. From Philly to Villanova to Toronto to an NBA champion.
I don't know about running into the metal pole, but that sounds painful. But he's certainly as tough as he can be.
Screen.
David, thank you. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Anthony Davis is checked in for Los Angeles. And Toronto also making a switch. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Pascal Siakam. Here is Cook. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Kuzma finds Howard. And it's blocked. Pass to VanVleet. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Marc Gasol is checked in for Toronto. OG Anunoby comes in for Thomas. And that one misses. Clark, you were such a terrific athlete growing up, and it must be fun for you watching your kids and soon your grandkids go through their athletic journey.
It really is one of the great blessings and treats of my life to see our kids grow and develop as people, but also to enjoy different sports. Our boys played basketball and soccer, and our daughter played volleyball, all played in college at some level. And so it is great. Anytime you see your kids find their lane, enjoy running in it, and do well in that lane, it's joy indescribable.
Kuzma. Los Angeles with another miss. The Raptors have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Left side Davis. Howard with the steal. Here is Daniels. He's guarded by Davis. It's stolen by Davis. Great D that time from Davis. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 1. Next up, they'll face the Suns. That'll be in Phoenix. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Toronto's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. VanVleet with it. Davis is on it. And again, no good by Toronto. The Lakers have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Daniels passes to Davis. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Back to VanVleet. And here is Davis. Clock at 6. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Marc Gasol.
Boy, the confidence of Gasol on the block is really impressive to see. I mean, once he gets good positioning, he goes right to work.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's foul number 2 for him. And Los Angeles with some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Green comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Bradley's subbed in for Cook. Powell, he's checked in for the Raptors. Here's Davis. A 26-point game for him in the win against Miami. Daniels passes to Davis. Shot clock at 6. And Daniels up top, guarded by Powell. They get the rebound. And Davis throws it down.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
And the Raptors call time here. You have to like what we're seeing from Davis.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. Van Vliet looking around. The pass to Gasol. The Lakers with the rebound.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Here's Van Vliet after the basket by Los Angeles. Knocked loose and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And here's a look at some numbers for Siakam. Lakers leading by 5. Outside Bradley. Pass to Davis. McGee with it. Lakers working the ball around now. And they double up James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the slam dunk by McGee.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Now here's Van Vliet, guarded by Bradley. Here's Powell. Green with the rebound.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
It's Bradley on the wing. From the arc. But they recover it. A second chance effort. No good that time. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Powell down low. Working on Green. Here's Anunoby. He picked up 21 points in their last win against New Orleans.
And his scoring's going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game. And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
LeBron against Powell. There's Green with the 3. Davis inside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Tuesday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Wednesday, they'll take on Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors. It's stolen by Davis. Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Bradley's got his second basket of the night. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnover.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Now Bradley, after the missed 3 from Marc Gasol. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. Back to Bradley. Five on the clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. James misses.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Back to Van Vliet. that one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And that was a strong pick, ammonia strong by Ibaka.
James against Powell, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
And let's check out some stats for McGee. A very nice season for him last year. 3rd in shooting percentage and one of the great shot erasers in our game, providing the last line of defense. How about top 5 in the league for blocks?
And it's a pretty terrific feat to finish top 3 in field goal percentage. Just a testament to how hard he works to become the consummate pro. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
For Toronto, they have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. And Los Angeles with some changes. Caldwell Pope comes in for Danny Green. And it's Alex Caruso in for Bradley. Raptors also changing it up. Siakam is checked in for Ibaka. And Thomas subbed in for OG Anunoby. And that one falls for Marc Gasol.
Defensive Player of the Year back in 2003. Gasol entered the league with a raw skill set, a lot of size, and we've seen the determination.
Now here's Davis. 14 points for him. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And this kind of athleticism at the center position, pretty remarkable. I mean, McGee letting it all hang out there.
Here's Siakam. McGee with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. The Raptors making a switch here. Boucher is checked in. The Lakers on D. 4-point game. Thomas kicks to Siakam. And Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
And here's Gasol outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Now, here's Siakam. 8 points for him. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Caldwell Pope. For Toronto, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. And the first one at the line is good. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
James, the pass to Davis.
Davis is really the total package, a mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Davis. And both free throws good for Davis. Raptors trail by 7. Van Vliet with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New Orleans.
And even while he was piling up all those points, he still found a way to create chances for his teammates. The assists just kept on coming.
And Caruso's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. And it's McGee with the jam.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Van Vliet. Here's the teardrop. Right wing. Davis against Siakam. Shot clock at 5. Goes up again. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
And they continue.
Oh, what a finish!
Yeah, rising up well to finish off the dunk with power. Tremendous athleticism by Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, KCP.
From deep, Gasol. The rebound by Caldwell-Pope. Lakers leading by 11. James outside. Pope loose. Siakam with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Ahead. Here's Van Vliet. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Caldwell-Pope.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
The first free throw is good. And Los Angeles with some changes. Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. And Kyle Kuzma's subbed in for LeBron. He's perfect from the line this time.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Caruso, the pass to Howard. Pass to Davis. Caldwell-Pope outside. Launches it. But they get it back. Howard, the shot from the low post is good. Howard's got the lead up to 11 now for Los Angeles.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's Van Vliet. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Los Angeles. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their transition game has been in full effect. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Kentavious, you guys came out with a lot of energy in the first half. What got you going?
Like you said, we came out with a lot of energy. We wanted to get easy basket layups, and knock down shots.
You got all that and more in that first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Boy, what a crowd joining us here for our halftime report. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He had 16 points, 2 block shots, and 1 assist. First 2 quarters from him were fun to watch. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
Got to give it to AD. Took control of offense, never let it go. Just becomes more patient and more confident in everything he does. Perennial MVP candidate.
Looking at Toronto, Kenny, your thoughts?
Well, the differential in rebounding was huge. And it goes back to the fundamentals, blocking out and just maintaining position. And
Instead, they went to the lazy man's route, flying in the air, trying to steal rebounds. Well, that didn't work. No one is going to give you an easy rebound. They need to show some fight.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So the Raptors 5 right now. Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Fred VanVleet out there with Powell. And it's Gasol in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And here's Bradley. Marc Gasol getting his 3 to go. Now here's Bradley. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And LeBron James gets it to go.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Floats it up for Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Now, here's Siakam. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Anunoby. And Davis sends it back. In the corner, it's James. There's the feed to Bradley. Lets it fly. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. Third is JaVale McGee.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Now here's VanVleet. He's tightly guarded. Here's Siakam. And Davis sends it back. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. And the Raptors with the ball. They trail by 14. It's good from long range. Powell's got 8 points.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Now here's Green. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And Davis can't get it to go.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Here's Siakam. 9 points in the game so far. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on JaVale McGee. Raptors have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Siakam. Davis is checked in for the Raptors. Siakam hits them both. And it's Bradley with the ball for Los Angeles. They've led by as many as 14 points. Kicks to LeBron. And the dunk by LeBron. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 10 assists.
Tell you what, if he's within shouting distance of the basket, he's going to get his buckets. You can count on that.
Now, here's Siakam. He's got 11. Here's Anunoby, covered by LeBron, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Six on the shot clock. Here's Siakam, and Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. It's Bradley on the wing. He's guarded by Davis. And the wide open shot from Green. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Green's got the lead up to 14 now for the Lakers. Powell against Green. Ball's knocked loose. The drive by James and finished off by LeBron.
You cannot give James these types of opportunities. That guy is relentless.
And the Raptors call time here. Clark, there are strong divisions and there are weak divisions. And the NBA might be considering removing divisions altogether and having only 2 conferences. What do you think?
You know, that's interesting. I like the divisions because that's what we've been accustomed to, but just having straight conferences, I wouldn't see much harm in that. You'd adjust the schedule accordingly in terms of how many games you play within the conference and how many times each opponent, but I think that could work.
Daniels is checked in for Los Angeles. Quinn Cook comes in for Avery Bradley. And Toronto also making a switch. Ibaka's checked in. Davis looking for an opening. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Here is Cook. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. He's looking for James and finds him. And here's Green outside. Tries again. And it's Davis missing. Raptors trail by 16. That's a 2 from Powell. Wide open shot is on the money. Powell's got 10 points in the game. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. LeBron against Powell. Right side Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
How about the leaping ability of Davis? Easily gets off the ground to throw it down. And he's a quick jumper and decision maker.
Now, here's Siakam. 11 points in the game. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Passes it to Anunoby. 6 to shoot. Over Davis. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Here's Powell. And he converts the layup. Powell's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Here's Cook. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. And the Lakers lead by 16.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Davis kicks to Anunoby. Ibaka outside. No good with the triple. Lakers leading by 16. LeBron passes to Davis, and they double up James. Davis down low, guarded by Powell. Outside, Green. drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Green's got 5 now.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
And the Raptors call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Davis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Danny Green. And it's Alex Caruso in for Cook. Raptors also changing it up. Boucher is checked in, and Thomas subbed in for Anunoby. Here's Caldwell Pope, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Hey, it's not easy trying to stick with Caldwell Pope now, especially when he leaks out in transition.
And the Raptors with the ball. Davis, the pass to Powell. And Davis, here we go. The Lakers with the rebound. Howard's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Caruso. Count that one. Caruso's got his first points of the night.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Now here's Powell. He's got 12.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
All right, a chance to check out stats
For Pascal Siakam, coming off a terrific season, he averaged about 17 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. And really for him, it's about putting in the work and improving his game.
Yeah, and I think he wants to. It's one of those things where you either want it or you don't, and he does.
And he can't get the first one.
A sharp shooter with a quick trigger release, Caldwell Pope is known for being an efficient scorer.
Good on the second free throw. And so Siakam will bring it up for Toronto. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Now Daniels. Tipped away. And here is Davis. To the middle. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And positionless basketball, all the rage, and Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets. And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Toronto's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his size.
You know, kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. The Lakers second. In 4th, the Raptors.
It's all about the fast break with these two groups. I mean, they were terrific a season ago, playing at a breakneck pace.
And he knocks down the first one. One thing about Kyle Kuzma, Clark, he's not a ball stopper. When he touches the ball, he is shooting it.
I would not disagree with you there, guys. He is fearless looking for a shot. He hunts his shot aggressively, and he's very efficient. He doesn't need a lot of dribbles, but the one thing I like about him is that he doesn't hold on to that ball long. He's going to make a quick, decisive move or get it out of his hands.
Raptors shooting about 33%, not happy with their play on that end. Kuzma against Powell. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Caldwell Pope outside. A minute 50 left to play here in the third. Rob. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible, incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
The free throw drops for Powell. And here is Los Angeles now. Kuzma left side. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Boy, that's excellent work to get himself the and one chance. Kuzma's getting more and more savvy when it comes to getting to the line, drawing contact.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And his percentage at the line last season, right at the 75% mark.
Free throw good, Kuzma.
You know, some folks were saying Kuzma wouldn't even get drafted a few years ago. That's why this draft stuff is more art than science sometimes, but he has proven his doubters wrong very quickly.
Now here's Van Vliet. He has 6. Gasol, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Here's Anunoby. He's got 5. There's the dish to Powell. 58 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside for Gasol. Off target from three-point range.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And the pass to Kuzma. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Anunoby, guarded by Bradley. Anunoby passes to Powell. To the left wing, just 5 on the clock. Gasol finds Powell beyond the arc. Unable to get that one. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. Here's Bradley. Powell pulls it in.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been active and effective. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Kyle Kuzma, Jared Dudley out there with Howard. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Caruso in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Miller. Pass to Van Vliet. With some arc, and it's sent back by Howard. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. Clock at 6. Here's Van Vliet. And again, Toronto no luck.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage junk there.
The Raptors have gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. Clark, we hear a lot about the young basketball players in this country, the good ones playing in the AAU system. Is that the best way to develop talent for the NBA?
It's one of the better ways because the competition level is quite good across regions and throughout the country with these AAU teams. I think there's some great AAU programs and some tremendous benefits to participating in AAU basketball. Some things are better than others with it, but overall I think it's pretty solid.
Caldwell-Pope dishes to Howard. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Caldwell-Pope for 3. That one no good. Johnson with the defensive effort. Pass to Van Vliet. Lets the 3 fly. The Raptors rebound. Back to Hollis Jefferson. Second chance shot. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
And good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half. Doing a great job at the line.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Mark, the max contract didn't exist when you were playing. Is it something that should be up for debate?
Well, it's a function of the economics of the league now, and in theory, there's some reasons why you have max contracts, because a guy has earned that opportunity, a way to keep a star player or a max contract player with the same team, I think is part of the reasoning behind it. I mean, debating it and talking about it is probably something that makes some sense. If you're thinking about getting rid of it, I'm not so sure.
That free throw good from Hollis Jefferson. Shooting percentages, Clark, were down for Rondé Hollis Jefferson last season.
Yeah, you know, many thought he was a sleeper back in 2015 when he was drafted, and I felt the same way. He's an excellent defender, can defend multiple positions. If he's going to prove the people right who thought he was a sleeper, I think the offensive end of the floor is where he's got to make some progress.
And he makes both free throws.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Feeds it to Dudley. A rebound by Johnson. The Raptors have gone 0 of 6 in the 4th quarter. A disastrous start to the period. On the wing, Miller. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Raptors need to get a shot off. Here's Hollis Jefferson. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller.
Right place, right time. Hollis Jefferson saving that possession.
Pass to Dudley. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here is Cook, covered by Miller. Jacks up a three. Here's Howard. He kicks it to Dudley. The pass to Cook. The three. He doesn't hit that one. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Raptors. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Hey, Clark, the NBA moved the presentation of the MVP award to after the conclusion of the finals. Do you like that?
Yes and no. I think you have two separate awards. You could have a playoff MVP or a finals MVP, which we have. And then you have a regular season MVP. The MVP is for the body of work done during the regular season. So I think there should be a clear separation between the two, quite honestly. So, no, I don't like it.
At least you're honest, Clark. And the first one drops. Danny Green, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And the Raptors also making a change. Davis is checked in for Fred Van Vliet. And so he makes both from the line. Here is Cook. Outside, Green. Pass to Dudley. Lobbed up there for Howard. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Miller outside. Davis, the pass to Hernandez. A fadeaway, and that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 5 assists in the game.
Pure determination here, guys. A fourth quarter run that has them looking better and better as we get ready for the stretch run.
Clearly going to take a lot of work, no doubt about that, but it's not impossible. You need plays at both ends of the floor, and you got to have a bunch of them.
5 to shoot. Green passes to Howard. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Concentrating on expanding his game. When Howard is making this shot, it opens up the floor so much more.
Passes it to Johnson. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Fade away. And again, it's Toronto converting.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
And, Greg, that kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
They get it back. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Hey, I tell you what, that's a pretty good foul because Howard is a major threat when he's that close to the bucket, but he's a poor free throw shooter. Make him earn it at the line.
Clark, do you think the NBA should consider expanding the use of replay? I know you personally hate to slow the game down, but you also want the calls to be correct.
Well, it depends on the circumstances, Kevin. I like the fact that replay is available and it helps enhance the ability of the officials to get calls correct. Expanding the use of replay, though, has to be done very judiciously. There are a couple of areas, goaltending would be one, where you take a look to see if that's the case. But I think flow of game takes priority over trying to get every single call right just because you think technology gives you a chance to do that.
And both free throws good for Howard.
And one difference this have is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
Now here's Van Vliet, guarded by Green. Van Vliet kicks to Gasol. Here's Anunoby. James covering. The tray. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Lakers shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Green passes to Howard. To the inside. And the dunk by James.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
Siakam against McGee. McGee with the block, but he recovers it. Here's Anunoby. Gasol. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. Daniels, he's checked in for the Lakers. Avery Bradley comes in for LeBron. Then for the Raptors, Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Siakam. Hollis Jefferson comes in for OG Anunoby. And Thomas subbed in for Fred VanVleet. And he sinks the second. Daniels with it. Outside Bradley over Davis. And Bradley gets it to go on the assist by Daniels. 6 points for Avery Bradley. Toronto's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Now the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Back to Davis. Bradley against Thomas. Here's Gasol. Nails the baby hook. Gasol's got 19 points. And it's Bradley with the ball for Los Angeles. Outside Green from past the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
At the elbow, it's Gasol. Hollis Jefferson finds Gasol. Clock at 4. Knocks it loose from deep. Toronto gets it back with a new 14. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Hernandez checked in for Gasol. Johnson comes in for Serge Ibaka. And Miller's subbed in for Thomas. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Now Daniels, 6 to shoot. McGee dishes to Daniels. Over Miller.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Daniels, no good. Hollis Jefferson passes to Miller. Shot from 12. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Lakers have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Hits it from 3-point range.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score, or just great ball movement.
A steal. Johnson with the block. To the paint. And then Johnson with the dunk.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Here's Bradley. Sinks that one from the post. Bradley's got 4 this quarter.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Toronto's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Davis against Bradley. Miller outside. Hollis Jefferson passes to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. And Davis, here we go. Out to Miller. Over Daniels. That's good for Miller, the assist by Davis. Davis has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Here's Bradley. He can't hit that time. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. On the wing, Johnson. It's deflected. There's 1:47 left in the 4th quarter. And here's Daniels. Off target at the rim. Miller with a wide open look. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Los Angeles.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And guys, being in opposite conferences, these teams only meet twice a year. And when it's been a while since you've seen a team like this, it always feels good to take that first game of the season series. That's what they've done here tonight against the Raptors.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Davis.
And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular, getting a hand on a lot of shots, that really got them rolling.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Alex Caruso comes in for Troy Daniels. And Cook subbed in for Bradley. Howard kicks to Cook. Shoots the 3. Rebound by the Raptors. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Down low, got a piece of it. And stolen by Howard. Lobbed up there for Howard. Up high to stuff the alley-oop. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Anthony, an impressive win, and it seemed like a collective effort out there tonight.
Guys come in and stepped up and played tremendously. So I just go out there and play with all my energy and everything I had in me and leave it out on the floor, and I'm glad we got the win.
Hey, Anthony, thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you, man.
David, thank you as always. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you later.